Yo, what up? It's TLZ, and welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be a bit different. I'm gonna do back testing while also telling you guys a life lesson that I've learned throughout my life. And this one's gonna be about people pleasing. Where do I start? I'll tell you a bit of a story about myself. Throughout high school, I had a couple of good friends, they I was the kind of person that was very quiet. I was an introvert. Didn't like going out. Didn't like um didn't like doing what everyone else liked doing. Drinking, partying, smoking. I was always against that when I was a little kid, because I grew up around that, and I didn't want that for myself. I wanted to be something more, and I didn't want to be average. So growing up was I felt left out a lot. All these people trying all these different things, and some of it took a toll on me. Since I was so different, I got excluded. I got bullied too. Yeah, I got bullied for the way I was. I used to be fat, and I used to I used to hide behind a mask and always try and people please. I was always trying to please everyone. I always put others before myself, and it took a massive toll on my mental health, and it was hard. It was a hard period of time during that time, and I'm glad I'm out of it because I'm much better now. You know, During that period, I was very alone. I had one really good friend who was always by my side, and I'm glad that I had him as a friend. I shared so many memories with him, and I definitely miss him. But yeah, geez, I'm getting a bit sidetracked. People pleasing. Mm, you know, it's not mm, it's hard. You know, I've been alone for such a long time. Like you get used to it. You get comfortable with being by yourself, and like during high school, it was very different, very very different. I was always trying to make everyone happy. I'd hide behind a mask, masking all my feelings, how I felt. I didn't speak out about how I felt, about my feelings. Didn't felt that it mattered or I mattered, but it was it wasn't easy, of course. But everyone has their own issues, and it's masking is a way for everyone to cope. Masking for me was a way for me to cope. Because I didn't want anyone to worry about how I felt, or I didn't want anyone to feel like, oh, he's oh, we should all feel sad for him because of what happened. Um, everything happens for a reason, you know. Whether you're going through a difficult time with your family, friends, or girlfriend or boyfriend, everything's for a reason, and it's how you react to it. You know, you can sit there and be depressed and suffer, or you can speak to someone about it. You know, I'm I had one friend who I spoke to it about, and he was probably him and another person. Them two were probably the closest friends that I ever had. I also had another friend who I was very close with, and you know, it feels good to open up to someone. You know, be vulnerable. You know, because that mask is just hiding yourself. You know, you're basically another person. You're you're well, hmm, it's hard. You know, some people feel like they can't reach out, and it's hard, especially reaching out to parents. I didn't reach out to my parents at all because I felt the same. You know, like they wouldn't understand, or because it's different. You know, you feel like you have to fight your own battles. But yeah, people, some people care, some people don't. You know, it was a very vulnerable time, and when I opened up to my friend about it, it changed our friendship. We became more like brothers, and he opened up to me about some of his issues and stuff like that. So it kind of intertwined, and we became so much closer. But as time went on, you know, things change, priorities change. I got two jobs now. Times change. Like be yourself. You don't have to hide behind a mask and mask all those feelings that you're bottling up. Because at some stage it's just gonna break. It's all gonna come out, and you're either gonna end up putting it on your family, or it's just you're gonna end up wanting to kill yourself. You know, people pleasing and masking your feelings. It's like Russian roulette. You know, you don't know. One day it's all gonna explode, and it's scary because there was a time that I wanted to at my dark period, and yeah, it was a tough period of time. I didn't really have much people to turn to. Didn't have much either. I was focusing on my football. I loved my soccer, and I think that was one of the things that saved me. You know, my dream to wanting to be a professional football player. I put a lot of time and effort into it, still do, and you know, just be yourself. You don't have to change for others. Don't have to hide behind a mask. You don't have to be afraid to reach out, Cause, I know what it's like to be alone and not to have anyone. Fuck it, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I don't give a shit. No one's gonna watch this anyway, so what's the point? I'm only doing this for myself. You know, what am I gonna do? I was right about freaking with yesterday's trade recap. I said price was gonna come down here and take out this low before going up higher, and we did. We came down into this gap. We swept out these lows, and then we went up higher. So that was unlucky, and we hit full TP. Damn. So this was like a half trade recap and half demo or concept idea of where price was gonna go on ES and NQ, and life lesson. But this was kind of a shitty life lesson. I'm also gonna do a live trading demo today. I'm gonna record it tonight. And then I'll go work tomorrow. Yeah, but bottling up your feelings. At some stage, it's all gonna burst out, and you're gonna either end up throwing it onto your parents or your friends, and it's not worth it. It's either that, or you're gonna end up taking your life. Going through those dark periods or the dark periods of times, it's always good to have someone there next to you and helping you. It's you never have to go through it again alone. Whether you're comfortable talking to your friends or your family members, it's my big one was talking or praying. Mine was praying. I felt lost I was lost in my emotions. The stuff that happened throughout my life. I I just thought, oh, that's just life, and I just bottle up all these feelings and hid behind a mask. It was very tough until I started becoming more vulnerable and opening up. That I realized it's people don't understand what you're going through. It's always good to have someone there who can understand you or understand your situation, so they can try and help you. And whether that's family, friends, or relatives, it could be anyone. It could even be God or whatever religion or you believe in. But everything happens for a reason, and it's how you react. You can slop in your bed all day, be lazy, do absolutely nothing, just scroll on TikTok all day. There was a time that I think I was like that for a little bit, but I ended up getting over it. Cause I had something to work towards, and that was my goals and my dreams. But I understand that everyone has their own troubles, their own issues, and you gotta deal with them at some stage, leaving things in the past, it will always come back at you twice as worse. Always. And it did for me. I was very, lonely. I thought no one understood me, and, at the time, no one did. No one did at all. You know, didn't have, much friends. Maybe one or two good friends, and that was about it. But, it's, it's very, it's very sad. Mm. But, you can either keep pushing through it, reaching out to someone, or just, yeah, reaching out to someone is, probably the best one. Because you don't feel alone when you say it. When you say it to someone, you feel a deeper connection because, you're not alone. They share that, pain that you feel. They, understand your pain and, they help you. I had this one really good friend and, it was my birthday. And all my friends, I hate going out. I'm very introvert and I'm quiet. And, there was this, we went out for my birthday and, I didn't talk much. I don't. I'm not really good with, groups and, my friend, near the end of the, near the end of I wouldn't say party, more dinner. Near the end of the dinner, one of my friend's brothers, handed my friend a joint, and, I don't know why, but, I ended up getting, emotional because, I care deeply about, that friend, he was one of my first friends in, high school, and I shared all these, memories with him. And, I was just heavily against, like all that stuff. I thought it was, throwing my life away. And, I started tearing up because, I cared so deeply about him, and I thought he was, you know, going for that rush of adrenaline, when you take it. I've never taken it. I will never ever take it. I can't see myself doing that. I made a promise to myself that, I would never do it. And like, I cared so deeply for my friends that, that, I I didn't want them to be chasing after that rush or that enjoyment or that, what everyday people thought was, you know, normal. And, it was hard for me to watch that, because I loved him like my, brother. Even though, now I don't even talk to him or my other friend anymore. I guess we're all on different paths now. But, maybe in the future, if they're watching these, I truly did love them all. I did. You know, maybe it's just me. I care too deeply. Maybe that's why maybe that's why I froze. Like, oh my goodness. Maybe that's why I'm so quiet. Maybe that's why I don't talk, because I care too deeply. I need to get a new mic. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I wanted this video to be a bit different today. You know, maybe I'll. Fuck. What the freak? Yeah, I wanted this video to be a bit different today. Half trade recap, or half demo trade concept idea of where Price wants to go, and a life lesson, or like something that I've experiences, and yeah, you know, be grateful for the small things. Be grateful for the opportunities that you get in your life, and always strive to be better every day. You know, once I get more confident, I'll show you the real me. But if you are watching, oh my gosh. If you are watching these videos, I'm really grateful for you know, you should be grateful for your life. Be grateful for your situation, because there's always someone else who's in a worse situation than you. You know, who doesn't get the opportunity to, you know, whether that's training, you know, get to play the sports they want to play, you know, what's another one? Don't get to do the normal things in life. Like, be grateful for all the small things in your life. You know, the clothes on your back, the roof over your head, the food that gets put on the table. You know, I thank it all to God, because I wouldn't be the person that I am today without God. You know, I went through such a dark period of time that I had no one. I didn't have much people to turn to, because of the person who I was, and I turned to God by praying every night. You know, why me? Why am I so different to everyone else? You know, why am I quiet? Why am I the odd one out? You know, because it wasn't easy, the kind of person that I was. You know, it was I made it a bit harder on myself to try and make friends, and it still is a bit. You know, being the kind of person that I am today is I wouldn't say it's a strain, but it's not a strain at all. It's a blessing. Who I am. You know, we're all blessed in our own way. We are all blessed in our own way. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, or this. There we go. Let's just take yeah, you know, yeah. Hey guys, you guys watched The Boys yesterday? What a friend, you gotta go out like that. I'm all about the Sigma life, baby. Alright, this is gonna be it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't think anyone's gonna freaking watch this, so thank you God. Bro, gotta make an outro. Gotta make an outro. Some kind of outro. Yeah. Oh, this mic is so bad. Oh my goodness. Let's move it quickly. Oh my goodness! But it's time to. Oh. Alright, that's better. Hey, baby. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go. I got I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for, if you did come and watch this video. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and, yeah, thank you. Till next time, my brothers and sisters.